Okay, hello children. Now today the topic which we are going to do is magnetic dipole moment due to electron orbiting in its orbit. Because electron is a charge and it is moving in its orbit, so it constitutes a current, and whenever there is a current in a circular loop, that loop acts as like a magnetic dipole. So there will be dipole moment. So we need to find what exactly is the dipole moment related to a revolving electron. And remember that whenever you have a current loop, it always acts like a magnetic moment. So there is equal and opposite magnetic poles separated by negligible distance. We don't have monopole in magnetism, only dipole exists in magnetism. So let's see what the derivation, what expression do we get. Okay, so suppose this is the orbit of an electron. We'll consider circular orbit. At the center there is nucleus. So if atomic number is Z, so plus Ze is the charge at the center, and one electron is moving here. This is its path. Okay. So because electron is moving in uniform circular motion, there will be orbital velocity related to it, and the current I is equal to charge, which is E, upon time period. Time period is the total time to complete this circle by electron. Now you know that time period is equal to distance upon speed. The distance, one complete round when distance will be 2 pi r, if r is the radius. If this is r, then r is the radius, r upon orbital velocity of the electron. Okay, so when I substitute this here, I'll get I is equal to E upon 2 pi r v. Okay, and magnetic moment, so I we got magnetic moment is generally we use symbol m. Here I'll use mu l, angular magnetic moment. Okay, so because it's circular motion, angular momentum is there, so angular magnetic moment mu l will be equal to I a square, areas, not a square, I a, that is area is pi r square. So square अभी नहीं आएगा, बाद में आएगा. So I we have calculated EV by 2 pi r, and area will be pi r square. So this r cancel, pi cancel, we get EV r by 2, EV r by 2. Okay, and direction is given by right hand rule. What will be the direction of the magnetic dipole? Now remember, see, in electric dipole your direction of magnetic field was electric field. In electric dipole, what direction of your dipole moment, electric dipole moment, was from negative charge to positive charge. Okay, so here it is from south pole to north pole. Direction of negative magnetic moment is from south pole to north pole. And which pole is south pole? If you remember, I showed you polarity. If direction of current is clockwise, it is south pole. If direction of current is north anti-clockwise, the pole act as a north pole. So here if electron is moving this way, current will be clockwise. So this side will act as south pole, the opposite side will act as north pole. So magnetic dipole moment will be from south to north, downwards. Okay, so that's how we get to know what is the direction of the magnetic moment. Now if suppose I multiply m above and below, so my mu l will become m, mass of the electron, EVR by 2m. Okay, and so what I'll do is I'll take that mvr together, and what is left is 2, this is left, and mvr is in another bracket, right? Now you see this mvr is angular momentum, L. mvr is angular momentum. I can replace this with L. L represents angular momentum. So I get E upon 2m into L. Okay, L is a angular momentum, so it's a vector quantity. So and the magnetic moment is also vector quantity. So mu L vector is equal to E upon 2m into L. Okay, this is the expression which we are getting. Now if I take, so this implies that for a positive charge, these two will be parallel for positive charge. Okay, mu L is parallel to L, but for a negative charge, because I'll take minus E then, right? For a negative charge, these two are opposite to each other. Mu L is opposite to L, but for a positive charge, because I've not taken minus sign, so you're not seeing, but E here is actually a negative charge, so they are in opposite direction. If you take a positive charge like proton, they both will be in same direction, so you can take them as a parallel. Okay, now if I take mu L, magnitude by L, so I'll get E by 2m. E is charge and m is mass. So that means this is constant. So this ratio mu L by m is a constant, and this constant term, its value is 8.8 for electron into 10 raised to power 10. Okay, coulomb per kg for electron, and it's known as gyromagnetic ratio. GYROMAGNET, gyromagnetic ratio. Okay. Now quantum, according to quantization, quantum theory, this L, okay, angular momentum L, for any electron to exist in orbit, L has to be an integral multiple of h by 2 pi, where n is an integer. That means value should be 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Principal quantum number, right? So for minimum value of L will be h by 2 pi, and if this is minimum value of L, then minimum value of mu minimum value, mu L minimum, will be equal to E by 2m into L minimum. What is L minimum? H by 2 pi. So E by 2m into H by 2 pi. So this is a constant, this is also a constant. When you substitute all these constants, the value which we get is 9.27 into 10 raised to power minus 24 ampere meter square, which is known as Bohr magneton. BHOR, Bohr's BOHR, Bohr magneton. Okay, Bohr magneton. So you need to remember. So now what will happen is mu L will be equal to n into mu L minimum. Okay, that means n into Bohr magneton. So if you remember this value, you can find mu L for any orbit, electron in any orbit. So just remember this Bohr magneton. Bohr magneton is a magnetic moment for an electron in the first orbit for n equal to 1.